All right, let's get started. So, welcome. I've been working on this case assignment, and today I just implemented a couple new features that I like to go over, and I also fixed the bug in which, basically, how do I describe it? The little slot thing. If you have too many objects that are filling it up, and then you press the hint button, it will cause the game to break. An argument out of range exception, I managed to fix that. Fun fact, I actually managed to fix it with only one line of code after tracing through the program, so that was quite exciting. And then I have two new features, which is two new power-ups that are implemented into the game. So I'll be showing both of those. So let's get started. Loading the scene. Let me maximize so that it's easier to see. There we go. I have it all set up with like the reference resolution and everything. To test out the tooltip, so we're on match 3, and let's go to like level 4, for example, so I can demonstrate. Oh wait, that was a mistake. Whoops. We have to go to at least level 5 so that we have it unlocked, right? And right away, something you'll notice is that there's two new power-ups down here. These are the ones I added. One at level 15 and one at level 20. After I show you the bug fix, I'll go out and I'll actually set both of these to the minimum required to be like level 1, for example, just to test it so you can see how these work. So real quick to show how the bug is fixed. So right now, before the bug was fixed, if I were to click this right now, it would break and then it would end the game and would cause an argument out of range exception. But now I managed to fix this by basically calling right before I call the auto sorter, which basically like matches up the 3 items, right? It'll basically clear all these items out. So all these items will be bumped out and then it'll pick 3 items. So as you can see, boom, nice and easy. If I do it again, works nicely. Let's say I pick these 2 items, boom, picked out, and then we match up those. So just a nice and easy little fix I have going on there. Do it, boom, just like that. So now I'm going to stop running for a moment, and let's quickly change the minimum level for the 2 new upgrades I added, the 2 new power-ups. So instead of level 15 for the destroyer, it'll be level 1, and instead of level 20 for the Xray, it'll be level 1 as well. So now with that set up, let's go back in, and you'll be able to see the new power-ups. Once again, let me maximize. There we go. So, yeah, I guess we could just go on the current level, right? Max loop, max moves, and as you can see, boom, here are the 2 new power-ups. Since I set the minimum level requirement to 1, they're now both available. As you'll notice, these are just using the same icons as the 2 right above them. Since I didn't make it, since there's not like enough time to make like custom art, you know. So basically, all I did was I just changed the color to kind of indicate that it's a different part, you know. So first, I'll demonstrate the destroyer. This is the destroyer. So it's kind of similar to the hint, but the destroyer basically matches up 3 pairs. So if I press this, you'll notice pair 1, pair 2, and pair 3, just like that. And it will do the same on the 2 mode. So if we match 2, once again, it'll do the same thing. You'll see. So we have all these different pairs, and if I do this, it'll match them all up. Just like that, nice and simple. And then next, this is the other feature I worked on, the other power-up, and I'm actually really excited about this one. This was a fun little idea I had, and I decided to put together. What the Xray vision does is basically applies a random tint to each set of items in the scene. So this means that it basically colorizes each item, and then it makes it sometimes easier to see. So if we do tint apply, as you can see, boom, just like that, you can clearly see some of like the colors pop out. So for example, these 2 will go together, then there's 2 red ones. And if you want, you can use this as many times as you want, as long as you have more remaining, obviously. So let's say some of these are a bit murky, and maybe the colors aren't standing out as much as I want them to, so I can click it again, and boom, we have another set of random colors. So right away, I can see based off of the yellow and yellow right here, that these 2 match up. And yeah, and we can go into the triple mode, and it'll do the same thing, and it'll apply the color to each of the 3 matches of objects. So let's do it here. Boom. So right away I see these 3. And we got the 3 neon trains. And then let's say, okay, so right here we got a lot of murky colors. Let's do it again. Boom. And look, right away we have these harps standing out. They're nice and easy to spot. We got the U's. And then the spiders are all quite dark, so they're kind of easy to spot as well. Let's use our last one real quick, and boom. The colors are nicely matched up, easy to see. And overall, just kind of a fun addition to the game as it kind of changes the appearance of all the objects in the scene. And of course, there we go, we win. Nice. And then just real quick, just because I have one left down here, I'll showcase another version of the destroyer being set up. So boom, boom, boom. And of course, if you run out of either of these, you can click to buy more. So for the destroyer, I just set the price to $450, and then for the X-ray, I set to $300. So if I want more X-rays, I can buy them, and boom, I have 3 more X-rays that I just bought, and I can apply the coloring to the scene. Boom, look at that. Nice and easy to spot. Red, 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 blue, 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 and so on. And then you can obviously use this as many times as you want, as long as you have more. And then pink, pink, pink. So yeah, those are the extra features I added. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I had a blast.